Hey guys, what is up? It's Jay. So today I thought I'd let you guys know that next weekend, Atlas and I will be streaming again over on Twitch. So you can get there by clicking on the link in the description. So just real fast, before I get into that, I did get my new computer and I'm actually in the middle of building it. Well, actually I haven't started, but I have everything, so I'm kind of in the middle. All that's left is to put everything together. And I am in the middle of switching rooms into the bigger room that I mentioned before, which is my brother moved out and blah blah blah, whatever. So down there I'm going to have an actual streaming area where it's just going to be my computer set up and a background for streaming and all that kind of stuff. And since this is going to be a very high quality computer, even my friends have said that I got pretty much the highest quality stuff, like the best stuff out there. And the most well-received stuff. So this is going to be an amazingly fast and amazingly good computer. So things are going to go a lot smoother from here on out. And I should be able to stream pretty regularly. And I'm thinking every Saturday and Sunday to start out. Hopefully it'll get to Monday because I have all 3 of those days off, but I might not because I have to work the next day. Alright, so now on to what's going on next weekend. So on September 3rd and September 4th, Atlas will be here. Well, technically he's going to be here the 2nd and the 5th as well, but we're only doing this those 2 days. And we're going to be streaming some Mario Maker, because honestly, last time we streamed, Mario Maker was the only thing that actually people watched. So we're just going to do that. So if you want us to play your levels, go ahead and comment them in the comment section below with the level ID. And if you want to tell us the difficulty, go ahead, we don't mind. I don't really care. It's probably going to be hard for us anyway, because I need to get a better controller. Hopefully by then I'll have the Pro Controller, which will be a lot easier to use than the gamepad. So, and my gamepad is kind of fallen a lot, so it doesn't work as well. Anyway, but you can also give us the ID, the level ID thing, in the Twitch chat, but I can't promise that we're going to see it, depending on how many people are there. So we are going to be doing viewer levels on one of the days for sure, and level building on the other day. So we just have to work out kind of which days, like what's going to happen on which day. The streams are going to start at 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is on the west coast of the US. I live in Washington State, so that side. I don't know the other time zones of where exactly, because I deleted the pictures that I had from my last stream. So I don't have those anymore, and I don't really want to go through all that because this needs to go out now. So, but it's easy to figure out. So pretty much if you need to ask somebody what your time zone is, then ask them that, and then kind of look that up on Google and you can find out. That is if you don't already know. The level build stream, we might actually also play viewer levels. Depends. We're kind of playing it by ear. But yeah, it really depends on how long the build is going to take. The streams are going to be roughly 4 to 5 hours, maybe longer. We really don't know. They're going to be long, so that's plenty of time. We'll be taking thoughts and suggestions and stuff from the chat as well for the build. And then at the end, if there's enough people, we might do a straw poll or Twitter, whatever the Twitter poll thing is called. We might do that, might not. If there's enough people in the chat to just, like, everyone's agreeing, then we'll just call it that. But you guys can choose the name of the level, but we don't want to make it, like, something stupid. So we're going to name it something that actually has to do with what's going on in the level. So we'll play that all by ear, like I said. And by the way, this is a Kaizo level that we're building, so it's going to be extremely difficult or not as easy for your average Mario player. So at least it'll be fun in that regard. And the other stream where we were actually planning on doing the viewer levels anyway, the first part of it, maybe an hour, probably not even that long. That we don't want this part to be too long. I just kind of I just wanted to do it. This was kind of what started everything, so we kind of want to do it anyway. I'm gonna have Atlas trying to beat my Kaizo levels. So we're gonna see if he can do any of them. He's been trying. On Friday, I'm gonna let him mess around, and he's gonna try to play my levels again, and then you guys can see how things go. And then after enough attempts, we'll just switch over to viewer levels. So, you know, whatever. And I will be putting, okay, so this is a template. It's not really, it doesn't really matter what it looks like here because it's not going to look exactly the same, but this is basically kind of what it's going to look like. If you guys have seen my Splatoon and stuff, I do like to have the game as a separate little window and then the webcam as a separate little window with a background. I find it looks a little better to me. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like things taking up big portions of the screen, like the whole, like the bottom corner or the top corner. You know, I don't like that kind of look. For me personally, so I just don't do them like that. So this is how it's going to look, and then as you can see, it's going to say like level creator and then level ID, and that's going to be whatever your Nintendo ID is. So whatever the Nintendo ID is that made the level, and then the level ID number, so that others can play it along too. Alright, so that about wraps this up, so I will see you guys later.